This is the Motorbike Show.
Good old London town, a place I lived and worked in for many years, and today I'm going back to my roots. Now, for most of us, motorcycling is all about a passion and a recreation, but for others, it is actually a profession. One of those professions is dispatch riding. Now, back in the day, I did a little bit of that, but I wonder if it's changed. Ah, those heady days of the 80s. In my day, you turned up with any old bike and a do-or-die attitude, and you got a job, but not these days, I'm told. So I've come here to Stratford, East London, to Rico International, one of London's biggest dispatch companies, to become an apprentice courier for the day and see whether the profession has changed at all in 30 years. Blimey, it must have done, because first up, I've got to do a thing called an interview. The last time I did a formal interview, it was under caution as a spotty 17-year-old, so no real corporate training to call upon. But even before all that, the thing I fear most in life, a form to fill in. Oh, blimey. There's pages of it. As a dispatch rider today, every box has to be ticked. It's all about health and safety. Good job too. Back in my day, all you had for job security was a set of rusty spanners. Date of birth, that's an embarrassment. Do you have a passport? Yes, but it's at home. So with the form done, kind of, it's time to meet Carl, the manager, who by all accounts can be quite grumpy. Hope he treats me nicely. God almighty. Carl?
Have a seat. Are you sitting?
Yeah, thanks. Are you?
No. All you got to do is deliver this very important package to our head office. That's EC2. EC2. Take this box, put it in this bag, ride your bike. When you get there, get someone to sign for it, and call us. You can write, can't you?
Yes.
Right. And you can read?
Yes.
And you have got a motorbike?
Kind of. I've got a Harley Davidson Sportster in purple metal flake metallic.
Perfect for the job then.
I thought so. Well, it may not be a Kawasaki GT550 or a Honda Super Dream, but the purple flake of my Harley Sportster is surely in keeping with my dispatching era. Right then, I've got my package, got my bike. So, what could be easier? What was it, EC? So here goes. All I've got to do is deliver my package to EC2. Or was it EC4? Either way, it's got to be well easy. So here goes. I'm heading off to relive my teenage years as a 1980s dispatch rider. Straight away, there's some serious traffic. In fact, London now plays host to 2.5 million cars daily, and that doesn't include the 23,000 taxis and 100,000 motorbikes. There's also something else to contend with.
The thing that I can't get used to is all the scooters. It wasn't like that in my day. We were the only two-wheel means of transport on the road, let me tell you.
There are now around 2,000 couriers in London, and a quarter of them are on scooters. A great invention maybe, but they can get through gaps I can't, so that gets stressful. But one good thing, you can now use bus lanes, so there's somewhere to escape to. But I'm slowly realising I'm slightly lost.
I'm miles away, I think, from EC2.
When I was lost in the old days, no one knew. You just fended for yourself and made up an excuse. Now, however, what I don't realise is back at base, Carl can see exactly where I am and can track me. Not good when you decide to take a break.
Now he's in a park. What park's that he's in? That's nowhere near the city. We can see it. Every driver who carries a PDA has got GPS tracking inside it, so we send work to them They receive it, they acknowledge it, and then when they pick it up, we know it's picked up and we can watch them go to the delivery. Very simple, GPS tracking, we know where you are, all the time.
After my siesta, perhaps I should try and find EC2. You might think that emails have curtailed dispatch riders' cash flow, but actually the delivery of items from internet shopping is slowly making up for it. Hang on, that looks like a nice calf. Hope the package is all right on the bike. Cheers, Carl.
Useless.
Well, I've decided to cut my losses and give up on EC2, mainly because I can't be bothered. So I'm heading for a drop-off that I used in the 80s, especially if I found myself in Highgate when the last package of the day needed to go to Wimbledon. Heading back to the depot, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be Carl's apprentice, and I might have to leave the process. Hello, mate. Am I late?
Late? Where have you been?
I didn't actually turn up to the address.
Right.
But I'll tell you something though, mate, check this out.
Now this will be very good.
I didn't get a signature, but I got a receipt.
Royal Mail.
I couldn't quite afford the 9 a.m. delivery tomorrow, so it's 1 o'clock. All right? Is that okay?
No.
So I wouldn't really be a dispatch rider for you?
No.
That's a shame. Could I keep the receipt though?
No.
Well, yes, you've guessed it. Henry, you're fired. Well, all right, that was a bit of a laugh, wasn't it? But dispatch riding, since I was doing it in the 80s, has changed immeasurably, and it has changed for the better. So if you fancy earning a few bucks on a motorbike, I heartily recommend it.